Assalamu alaikum. I'm here with another board game review, and today I'll be telling you that why you should play Escape Room in a Box, a Werewolf Experiment. The Werewolf Experiment. This is an escape room game like Exit. Most probably the closest will be Exit rather than Unlock series. So if you don't know how those kind of games work, it's an escape room in a box, which means once you open, there will be puzzles which you have to solve. There will be numerical puzzles, crossword puzzles. Well, not your typical kind of crosswords, but there will be different kind of unique puzzles that you have to solve to figure out the mystery that is going behind the story that is presented here, and then find the cure. In this one, the story is about an experiment that has created a kind of werewolf, and you have to find a cure to fix that. So you will be helping that doctor who has by mistake injected themselves with the werewolf serum, and now you have limited time to actually find that cure and help them out. But while they were making that serum, they also made backtracked and tried to make, or at least made a recipe that will help them cure in case something goes wrong. But now it's up to you to actually formulate that cure. So the game components, of course, it's an escape room game, so I will not be able to show you the actual puzzles, but I'm showing you the main components that you will get to see immediately once you open the box. So what you're going to get is, of course, a keep out notice letter, which is going to give you very simple rules on the backside that what the game is about, because it's escape room. So there are many rules that you need to know. You just need to know which puzzles do you open right now, and then solve that particular puzzle, and how will you move forward to the next puzzles, which are going to be eventually these containers. And that's one of the unique things about this game, that there are these physical containers which you are going to be able to solve, because normally exit games, which will be the apt comparison, are just card based. So the card box will show the card will show a box on it, and once you solve the puzzle, it will say, okay, you have opened the box. But in this one, you have to physically find things that are going to let you open these boxes, open these locks, and then let you see the contents inside. So if you cannot solve it, you actually cannot cheat and just look inside. Well, you can of course take a hammer and break it, but that's not the objective of the game. Then, of course, once you are ready, you will be taken through a story which comes in a letter. Then the leader will be, again, one player can be declared a leader, and he will be given an envelope with the puzzles inside, and it will be up to him to distribute these puzzles to the players, and then they will start solving these puzzles independently. There are multiple puzzles which all the players can start solving by themselves. So the game says it can be played by 2 to 8 players. I always think that the higher side on these kind of escape room puzzle games really don't work, because then you have no idea what someone else is doing and you are not getting that much fun. Maybe you solve one puzzle in out of all the box. I mean, that's not fun. I want to be involved in nearly all the puzzles. So I want everyone to be solving their own puzzles, but I want to be part of their puzzle as well. So what the game says is that, which is right, that you start solving the puzzle, but once you get stuck, then you switch your puzzles, you take the help of others, and then you resolve the remaining puzzle. And you will be using many times that kind of concept, because some of the puzzles in this one are hard. They are solvable but are hard, so you need multiple analytical thinking, logical thinking minds to actually come up to a solution how this actually works, and come up to a solution that what the recipe is telling you to do, and how will that recipe, because it will tell you inject yourself with the serum. Okay, how does that help me open this box? But you will find that link. The other physical components that will be coming are these kind of petri dishes. Again, we are in a lab, we are making that serum for the werewolf, so petri dishes are very apt. I cannot tell you about the physical components. There will be more puzzles inside these boxes as well, but there are also physical components in this. But since they kept it in a box, so that will be in spoiler category, so I will not be spoiling those that what comes inside. But do note that there are puzzles as well as some physical components which are part of the puzzle, and these are not just cardboard, there are actual things that you get to assemble and use in different ways. So this just takes the normal exit games up a notch, and that was unique in this one. Now, what happens if you get stuck in this game? Well, good thing that an envelope comes which is given to you in the start, which says open after 15 minutes. What this is going to give you is it is going to have a hint booklet inside, and once you're stuck somewhere, at least you can refer to that specific puzzle number and try to get a hint. Similarly, an open after 30-minute envelope is going to be there. Once the time comes, you can see inside what's in there going to be. But these let you help solve if you are stuck somewhere, and the game doesn't of course want you to be left out or feel that okay, now I don't know what to do and leave it. So the game does want you to progress. Just because you cannot solve one puzzle doesn't mean that you don't get to explore what's the rest of the game like. So that's why these handy envelopes will come handy. Well, that's the main things that I have shown. Other components will be in this game. The game comes with a pad, a pencil, even a UV light. So there are other things as well in this box, but you will get to explore them once you open this box. The puzzles, let's come to those. Some of these puzzles were really nice. Some were straightforward, and you will get to know. Some of the harder puzzles, you will see some pictures, some notes somewhere, some symbols somewhere, and that will help you solve. Okay, this wasn't making sense, but if I look at some other thing, now I can correlate this, and that is now making sense. So in this way, they have used one puzzle to help some other puzzle out as well. And that was a good clever mechanism to actually help out with more obtuse or unique puzzles which you might not pick up in the first go. That was good. The puzzles that come inside these boxes are going to be unique as well, and how they use the components inside these to combine and then formulate another solution is going to be unique as well. Something unique with these petri dishes. Normally I haven't seen these kind of puzzles in other games, because many times when you are playing with exit games, you will start seeing some of the repetitive puzzles as well, but you will see one or two same things here as well. But most of the things, due to those unique natures of the items that are here, you will see some unique puzzles as well. And that's why I had a really good time with the escape room in a box, the Werewolf experiment. I have played over, I think, 10-15 exit games. I have played nearly 80% 90% of the unlock catalog, all the games. So I do come with the experience of playing escape room games, and I am saying this one is still going to present something new, something fresh. So if that excites you, that interests you, then do give it a chance, because I do think this one was a pretty good time. That's it for me. Happy gaming.